to where you came from. Like pardon, love. It's just that the last time I was there, I was dive bombed by one of the beggars. I was watching him so closely, I didn't see his mate nick in and nick off for me 99. They'll not get me this time.
I think they already are.
Hey? Oh, blood and saffron.
They say it's meant to be lucky.
Not if it's your only one decent suit. Oh. I'm cursed by the damn things I am.
There's worse things to be cursed by.
It's not you they're aiming at.
I don't mind them. You know you by the sea, don't you, when you get off the bus and you can hear them circling up above.
They roam the skies waiting for unsuspecting coach parties to arrive. I think we were on the same coach. I saw you getting on at St Chalton Street. I fancied I'd seen you on one of these trips before.
I shouldn't think so.
No, you didn't do Blackpool and the Lakes last month.
Long time since I've been anywhere.
Ah, well, I must know you from some time past then.
I think you're mistaking me for someone else.
Ah, well, nice to meet you. Now, my name is Frank.
Nellie.
Have a chip, Nelly. Go on, save me from the curse of the gulls. There's not like the sea air in your lungs, the smell of lard and vinegar wafted in you. Reminds me of when I was a lad. Used to whip me breeches off and dive straight into the ocean.
I didn't see the sea till I got kids of my own. But by then my days of diving into anywhere were long gone.
You have been paddling, though.
I don't swim.
You don't need to, you just dip your toe in.
I can't.
What's stopping you?
Common decency. Oh, and a chance of chilblains.
These days, what with these hippies, they wouldn't be shamed by the turn of a lady's ankle.
First you're tempting me with chips. Now you're trying to knock me socks off with promises of you. You're trouble.
That's what my good lady wife says.
She on the trip?
No, she passed a year and a half ago.
I'm sorry.
30 wonderful years, 3 beautiful sons. She dipped her toe in the ocean on more than one occasion. What about you? Are you married?
Divorced. Long since. I prefer my own company these days.
Ah, is that your way of telling me to leave you in peace?
Not my place to tell you anything.
Well, I'll leave you. I'll not bother you. It's just that if I go down back to the prom, it's open season.
Are you worried about the gulls again?
Worse. Swarms of marauding old ladies. You see, there's not many single gentlemen go on these trips. And they tend to pounce at the first whiff. Widower. Buttering us up with lemon sponges.
You poor lamb.
I put on half a stone in the last couple of trips.
Maybe you should have considered staying up.
No, I rattle around my house too much as it is. I've forgotten what it was. My own company. Until Ali died. Seems like no time at all. We were all here. Crabbing down there by the rocks. My eldest has just had his full dip. What about you? Are you a granny yet? Oh, just you wait. You'll be knitting booties before you know it.
I don't think so. Frank! I'll leave you to it.
Stay, wait!
Oh, there you are, Frank. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Just getting a bit of fresh air.
Hey, a few of us ladies are going down to the tea room on the front. We wondered if we could tempt you with a jam stone.
Well, you could, but Nellie and I are going for a paddle.
Oh, I see. Didn't realise you two knew each other.
We don't.
Acquainted.
Well, suit yourself. I'll see you on the coach. Hey, I'll save you a slice of my lemon sponge.
I can't wait.
What did you say that
for?
Well, I had to shake her off somehow.
She's still watching.
Well, there's only one thing for it.
Oh no. No. I am not going in the sea no matter what you say.
Is this wise?
You practically gave me frostbite paddling in the Irish Sea. Don't tell me you're frit of a few old steps.
Who says I'm frick? It's just my knees giving me a bit of jip. I didn't think I'd make it on this castle.
Well, your knees seemed fine when you were frolicking in waves.
I've never had a good head for heights at any time.
Best view in the world up here. Mountains and oceans as far as the eye can see.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
You're calling me for never having been in sea, and you've never climbed Conway Castle.
Well, I prefer the view down below.
Suit yourself, but you're missing out.
Nice day. Not nice enough for a dip, though.
Oh, that weren't my idea.
You look to be enjoying yourself. I wonder if it would have been quite such a hoot if you told Frank the truth.
I beg your pardon.
You can beg all you like, love. I know who you are.
I'm sorry, you must have me.
Oh, I never forget a face. Took me a while to place you, but then when you were making a show of yourself with Frank, it came to me. You were in the papers,
I don't think so.
sat in court, smiling at that monster.
Excuse me.
One of them little lads lived round from me. I was on the search party with his family. I saw the look on his mother's face when we couldn't find him. If I were you, I'd hide my face in shame for the rest of my days.
Is everything all right?
But that's your new friend, that.
What's going on?
Nothing. You go back down, Frank.
Oh, come on, you're giving me the heebie-jeebies, stood so close to the edge.
There's two little girls building castles down on the bank there.
And we're not watching from terra firma.
My little ones used to do the same thing. Same beach. 20 odd years ago. Oh, they'd spend all day digging and sculpting and creating castles fit for queens. One day a year they were royalty. Till the tide came and washed it all away. My youngest, she'd cry at the end of the day, and her sister would comfort her and promise her we'd be back next year to build more castles.
Very nice.
No one wants to know. But back then she were nice. She was always such a good girl. My Myra. You don't want to go paddling in the bush with me, Frank. Go back to coach while you can.
Nelly!
Public, would you?
She can hardly hide away.
Well, I would if I'd spawned evil like that.
We don't even know if it is her yet.
How many Myras do you think there are in Manchester?
It can't be easy for her.
Did you not read the newspapers? See the pictures of them kiddies and their poor parents? You want to count yourself lucky you find out who she was before you dip more than your toes in.
Cedrus labini, cedar of the gods. They might look beautiful, but the branches can drop without warning, crushing anyone beneath.
Is that what you're here for, to save me from falling trees?
I tried to catch your eyes and getting on the coach. There's really no need to avoid me.
Did Veronica and Crowley's not tell you I'm not fit to be around respectable folk?
It's funny how respectable folk are the first to kick the boot in.
Well, they've every right to be angry.
Not with you.
Oh, I'm used to it by now. And it's nothing to what them poor families went through.
It's not your fault.
You don't know that. You barely know me at all. But I appreciate your kindness, but I think you should get back to the rest of the coach tour.
We were having fun before.
Before.
I don't see why we can't still.
Usually takes people a while to get to it. But you all want to know the same thing in end. Even a priest at your mum's funeral. Why?
A priest asked you that at your mother's funeral.
I don't blame him. I just wanted some peace for one day.
It's not too late. Do you know why I came to speak to you at the beach?
I've been asking myself that all afternoon.
Because you look so sad and alone. You look like you're wanting to lose yourself in the ocean. You look like I looked when I lost Annie.
I haven't lost anyone.
Just because you still see it doesn't mean to say you've lost her.
How do you know I still see her?
What you feel for your children is not a choice.
I tried at first, but it's not so easy.
Do you see her a lot?
A few times a year.
And have you ever asked her about what happened?
I don't think I could bear answer. She was a beautiful, bonny baby. A good girl. I could never, in a million years, have imagined.
Perhaps if you understood why, it might help you understand. It might help other people understand.
What people?
The whole country wants to know. Perhaps if you told your story, they might sympathise.
And who would I tell my story to?
We've been meaning to get in touch with you for some time now.
You from the paper?
I tried writing to you, ringing you, you never replied.
You lied to me.
I'm not lying to you. Everything I said was the truth.
You lied all along.
I have 3 sons. I have lost my Annie. And I am facing redundancy.
But you just wanted one last scoop.
Maybe. Before I met you. I like you, Nellie, and I think other people would like you if they knew what you were going through. Perhaps we could tell them the stories of the castle.
Don't you dare print that.
We could show them what a good mother you were.
And good mothers don't sell the children out.
She's hardly a child.
I know exactly what she is. Now, if you've quite finished, I'd like to go and see the rose garden. Go back to the coach. Those gulls are circling up ahead again. Go back to your family, Frank. And remember how lucky you are.
We're all agreed. We don't want you on the coach. And don't show your face again.
Don't worry, love. I know my place. I'm better off on my own.